Google, and I find myself these days completely surrounded by people who are using handheld electronic devices. They're all heads down, thumbs going furiously, completely oblivious, some of them, to whatever is around them. Some of them are actually driving like that. Stop that right now. It's dangerous. You're going to kill somebody, probably yourself. But anyway, people are focused into these things. And I know some people are texting, some people are doing social networking, but quite a few of them are disappearing into these virtual worlds. And I know this to be the case because on a daily basis, I'm bombarded on Facebook by people trying to invite me into participating in these games, and I lost count of how many of these things there were quite some time ago. And if you're one of those people, I'll tell you right now, save yourself the time and effort. I'm not going to get involved in it. And once you watch this video, you'll see why. Here's an example of one of these games that I see people involved in at work in their downtime is Farmville. And you see them getting completely absorbed in these things. You see them suffering anxiety over virtual crop failures and discussing with each other problems with these farms that don't even exist. And every so often, one of them will come to me and say, wow, this is really amazing. It's so real. You should do this. And I say, well, I do. And they give me this look and they go, well, no, you don't. You don't even own a handheld electronic device. What are you talking about? Do you do this at home on your home computer? I went, no. Well, what are you talking about? I own a greenhouse and a garden and garden tools. And I actually go out in the garden and spend as much time in that real garden as you do in your virtual one. The difference being I've got fresh potatoes on the table, and I've got tomatoes for my salad, and I've got fresh garden herbs for my frittata, and I've actually got something to show for it at the end of all of this. And I'm connected to the earth and the seasons and the beauty of the world around me. And it's very helpful to me, in all kinds of levels. And I would suggest that some of you there, the gods are sending you a message. They're saying, you there in your world of glass and steel and concrete, there's this world out there, and it looks something like this, and it works something like this. It's sort of an ad for Mother Nature. And that message is like right over here, a lot of these people's heads. Another example, guys who are involved in these fantasy role-playing sword and sorcery games where they are superheroes with magical powers and mythical weapons fighting these archetypal enemies, and they disappear into these things. And I know what some of you are doing. I understand this. You don't believe that in the real world you have any power, any magic at all. Here's the thing, unless you put that thing down, listen up, put that thing down and face the real world, you are never going to experience the power, because you have power. You do, and you have that magical ability right at your fingertips, but you're not going to experience it if you're stuck in that stupid little device. If you really want to feel like a hero, and that's a wonderful feeling, it is, volunteer, go out there, get involved with your family, get involved with the community, do stuff. At the end of the day, you'll have accomplishments. You'll have memories of smiles you put on people's faces. You'll have awards. You'll have something to show for it, to be proud of. All you're going to get from that little black thing in your hand is a high score that nobody knows about nor cares about. You want to do the warrior thing? Join a dojo. You'll develop more than just your thumbs. Your body will thank you. So will your doctor. Put that thing down. Put that thing down. Step away. Show me your hands. Turn around. Go out into the world and be glorious.